Okay, so let's see what's next on the agenda. I guess Storyteller is incommunicado for now, but we'll run into him again, I'm sure. Was it for Kalissa? We have to go to the fishing village there. Of course, we need to meet a Drezen, that goes without saying. So, I know I paid her what, 7,500 gold or something last time for some reinforcements. Do I get those automatically, or...? Well, Lance, that one since he's fatigued. Although, I'll probably need them if I have any, like, athletics checks, won't I? Clerics, archers, and footmen, oh boy. Look at the margin. Or no, I guess we can't, because it's only room for 3. Oh no. Can stack those. Keep some footmen in reserve, maybe? Is that a good idea? I guess we'll have to. Anyway. Vellum, Asti, and Fran. Through the mist you spot flickering flames of a campfire. 3 figures wrapped in crusader cloaks are huddled next to it. A stout, smiling dwarf, a brash, dark-haired halfling, and a delicate-looking woman who appears to be very young. The crackling campfire is driving away the bleak fog and promising warmth and rest for tired legs. Noticing you, the halfling's hand jerks towards his weapon, then he relaxes. Hey, it's the commander himself! Don't just stand there, have a seat by the fire. It's a bit damp today. You might as well dry up at least. In an amicable gesture, he passes you a large mug that smells of freshly brewed tea. We're going to make sure the place is safe. Right. Ah, we're all gonna die. The place have been chosen their campsite wisely. You see no tracks, hear no signs of demons. Perfect place to sit and relax. Were you? Failed that as well. Front line of the scouting party. Our senior sent us ahead to look for ambushes. Been walking all day, so we're making a bivouac. Go ahead. Help yourself to some tea, it's an honor. for us to be sharing a campfire with the commander. Dusty boots, the patch cloaks, and mess kits lying next to the campfire all mark these as seasoned scouts. A broad smile blossoms on Sela's face. Never thought we'd run into such jovial company out here. I don't suppose you guys have anything stronger than tea in your canteens? Yes. She's quite a booze hound to the Sela. What are your names? Early lifting his chin, which bears a white scar, the halfling says, I'm Sergeant Velm, leader of the gang of daredevils. You can tell by Velm's appearance that he's a fighter. He sports a nose that's been broken more than once, well-fitted gear, a gutsy spark in the eyes, and the hallmarks of a feisty, courageous warrior. The dwarf grunts and grins. Why would you call our heroic squad a gang, Velm? I'm Tran, foot soldier, cook, quartermaster, and mother hen of this lot. And the one who sets up the tent for Asti, given that she doesn't even have the muscle to drive a stake into the ground. The smirk, Tran glances at the woman, who immediately turns red in the face. The sweet and terribly young cleric opens her mouth to say something, but shuts it immediately and blushes even more. Finally, she mutters sheepishly. I'm Asti, at your service, Commander. You scared to be camped out in enemy territory? She gave a disapproving sidelong glance. You wound me, Commander. I've walked many roads. I know a good spot for a camp when I see one. Even if a whole column of cultists marched by, they wouldn't think of checking this place. In the meantime, we would watch quietly and count every last one. Something's going on here. I'll get going. Where'd you go in this weather? You walk headlong into an ambush this kind of fog? Stay with us a while. Rest up. It's nice and cozy here. Don't do it, man. Failed a will check. The legs buckle, and it will bear the weight of your body. The mug that somehow appeared in her hands hits you with a fragrant steam of tea steam. The best you've smelled your whole life. It's extraordinary tea. Another fail. It's 4 in a row if you're counting. Can tell the commander knows a lot about cooking than some. Friendly towards his weightily. It's called Holly. I bought it from a merchant in Absalom. Every coin though, eh? Druids are not always particularly imaginative when it comes to naming plants. Frog's grass, bear's moss, tiger's sundew. Looks like there's a cat's holly as well. I don't have any time for this. Attempt to stand, but your legs give out from exhaustion. Body protests. It's the mere thought of going anywhere. At sudden weakness, you're feeling very suspicious. A sickly sweet scent coming from your mug in your hands leads you to think that you've been drugged. Well, duh. Come now, Commander. Where's the sense of going ahead of the scouts? What if you are right in enemy lines? You lose your head for nothing, and the army won't last long without you. Good night's rest with us, instead of first thing in the morning. How would I kill you instead? Smirking brazenly, the halfling licks his lips with a surprising long, pustule-covered red tongue. Ha! Would you look at that? He didn't buy it. Enough of this masquerade then. Everyone, no more games. The figures by the fire rippled and transformed. 3 gray-haired and dark-skinned elves watch you with mocking sneers. Their twisted, grimacing faces look demonic. From the haze, more previously unseen shadows materialize. They are all just as loathsome and unsettling. The campfire emits a sickly, sweet, intoxicating smell. And in the squat kettle, you see some slimy mushrooms swimming in disgusting, boiling slurry. Who are you? The one who is pretending to be the halfling Bell makes a face, mimicking you in an obnoxious voice. Why are you? We are servants of Lord Discari, and you a pitiful insect, caught in our web. The elf who is masquerading as the cleric Asti gives you a lecherous smile, enthusiastically draining her tongue on the blade of her dagger. Do you like the sweet little Asti? Did she play with you in your tent? Did you want to play with her in your tent? You monsters! How did I not see you for what you are right from the start? Dumb paladin, you really think your ability to sense evil can't be fooled? Lady Anamoa taught us long ago how to trick the likes of you. I was thinking that. I'm like, shouldn't we be able to tell these guys are no good? Ways to conceal evil in one's heart are not a recent invention, or Anamona deserves no credit for devising them. Well, I know what the point is, so let's do this. Think about your mercy, you'll see who the real prey is.
We will be victorious!
The Inheritor, guide my
Do some
blade!
smite evil, Drezen. Ranged crew.
Surrender, or else!
Ooh, tranny tran. Having drow salsa for supper. That Magus is giving us problems, eh? Or... Ha ha ha! Love it. Big dinguses get up there.
The light take you!
I'll remove this obstacle.
Into the fray!
Mind over muscle.
I feel the bad guys by accident.
Forwards!
The Inheritor, guide my blade!
What'd you win? Mission. Almost a longbow. Okay, good so far.
Nenio, why are you trying to calculate the speed of a crowd of peasants chasing after a thief who stole a goose and 2 apples? Who needs to know that?
Oh, it is very important information. If I had known it at the beginning of the experiment, I would have abandoned the heavy goose right away.
Damn right. Lucille, after packing up his belongings after night's camping, Lucille finds a place to sit and pulls out his travel sketchbook and charcoal pencil. Stealing glances in your direction, he draws a small page with bold, sprawling strokes, his expression shifting, and smiling and frowning. I see. Orzai's embarrassment. There's nothing to look at yet. This isn't even a draft. More a series of random sketches. The slope of your neck, curve of your lips, your gestures. It's not much to look at. It will be useful if I start work on a real portrait. I'm going to paint my portrait. Yes, but not just yours. I draw everything I see. Our companions, our soldiers, sometimes even our enemies. The places we visit, my dreams, my thoughts, every aspect of this crazy war. I want to capture everything that happens here, both beautiful and nightmarish. But sometimes I draw you two. You're a puzzle to be solved, a miracle that came from nowhere, turned the tide of a hopeless war. Who is the commander of the Fifth Crusade? Who is he truly? It is difficult to see truth in a single glance, but perhaps I will better understand you after I capture your image on paper. Romantic, would you like to pose for you in private sometimes? Yeah, I don't think that's gonna happen. I won't bother you anymore, man.
Let us be off.
Something over there.
Ooh la la. Okay, some gems. Beetle amber. Ha. The army can move again. Pursue, ride them down. Those are closest. Splat! That was impressive. I'm very impressed. What do we got here? Round hands. They had a bigger number, so I decided to go with them. Ow! So. Dude, you're dead. Give it up already. No losses that time. That was not my first enemy. General's gonna be killed, that's good to know. Crusaders stumbled upon a group of ragged and exhausted scouts. They had set out on a patrol mission deep into the world wound. But when Canabras was attacked, they found themselves cut off and surrounded by demons. Surviving in such hostile conditions was not easy, but the scout spirit remained high and they readily joined the commander's forces. Joining splitting units. Having defeated the enemy, the Crusaders scatter across the battlefield in search of trophies. The officers keep an eye on the process so that all valuable trophies go to the treasury, not enter the pockets of lucky soldiers. Who's this? Rangers, eh? Okay, so... How do I merge these mofos? Only 7 of them, wow.
Follow me.
Pourquoi? I'll take your pocket berries. What do you think is in that cave? An owl bear?
March on.
Midnight moral. Tasty. Like a midnight morsel of the midnight. No, not rest.
Onwards.
Flow to white symbols. No magic, but their purpose is mystery. So more white symbols. Bones in the stone slab was worn out. The edges of the slab were rough, as if unfinished, and yet the slab clearly some had practical use. You say so. Yeah, just dump them in wherever. That'll be fine, I'm sure. That's how puzzles work, isn't it? What combinations of that there are, I wonder. I think they're the same. It was easy, wasn't it? Simple puzzle, simple solution. But it was just the beginning. Its purpose was to awaken curiosity. Translucent figure appears in thin air, clad in loose-fitting robe. Its face is hidden behind a simple, unadorned mask. Oh, puzzles, I love them. Mortals are not meant to unveil the secrets of the universe and grasp the meaning of creation. But is this really so? Of course not. The secrets of the universe will only be revealed to the most worthy of mortals. Prove yourself, and be the first for whom all the secrets of the world are revealed. Yes, yes. What do we need to do? The Heart of Mystery is located west of here. Solve the puzzle and you'll comprehend the forbidden knowledge. A map of an area that looks vaguely like the world wound appears in the figure's hands. A single dot shines brightly on the map. You can count on me, translucent masked figure. I'll solve any puzzles you have, so you better prepare some good ones. Who are you? Translucent figure remains silent. What are you? Simple puzzle, simple solution. The Heart of Mystery is located west of here. What is the Heart of Mystery? Comprehend the meaning of creation for the most worthy of mortals. The Heart of Mystery proves all secrets of the world. I think you've broken it. Vanishes into thin air. Yeah, he must be like some kind of holographic recording. Something like that. Traps? 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 Hide barding +2. Oh boy. Elven notes. We know who's going to want to see those, eh? Look at this demon army. Does that mean they're like garrison there? That's Chili Creek. Where's Okay, so that's Drezen way up there. So we got a ways to go yet. Moon Dance Meadow. The devotes their chorus, patron of green faith, used to perform sacred nighttime rites, dancing in silver moonlight and offering prayers to Mother Nature. Bones can still be found in the sickly soil of the desecrated meadow. For many decades, one could only hear the grunting, dying screams, and the cracking of torn flesh. A place of music and laughter. Delightful. What's its rating on TripAdvisor? Cultists, fighters. Game on. Uh-oh. What? Fuckers are not going down easy, are they? They really don't like my cleric spring. Ow! Oh, unexpected. Quick last minute heal there. Total defense. Eight footmen. Oh. I killed the general, apparently. Crusader unit advancing north encountered a cultist band and eliminated it. The Serpents of the Abyss had been transporting prisoners of war to Drezen, remains of the garrison from Belarith Ford, which had been captured by the demons. Exhausted and wounded, the warriors adamantly refused to depart for the relative safety of Canabras and instead asked to join the commander's forces. A squad of crusaders was caught in the sudden storm from the west. It lasted only a few minutes, but the unnatural lightning made up of electricity, flames, acid, and ice left several soldiers dead. The ease with which these forces of nature brutally claimed lives to comrades has demoralized the crusaders. Okay, so our camp moved. On the road.
You've marched me to the bones today.
Commander, we caught a suspicious lad on the road. He says he's an ally and he's desperate to talk to you. Who knows who he really is? Young man before you is trembling from his wounds and exhaustion. His boots are in tatters, and if he had any weapon or armor, he shed them along the way. His clothes are torn, his hair is wet, like he recently swam across a river. Blood oozes from the wounds on his chest and shoulders. His skin is cracked and inflamed from the acrid water of the world wound. Commander, breathes heavily. The words emerge from a whisper from his dry throat. My squad ambush around the river, help. Well, we have some water and something for his wounds. Each one's healed with the help of a magic potion. Taking a gulp of water, catches his breath, snaps to attention, begins again. Yakir Ankel, Hell Knight of the Order of Godclaw. Under command of Paralictor Regal Durang, our squad is under attack by demons far surpassing our number. Without your assistance, we are lost. Hell Knights. They supported the Crusaders more than once in our battle against the demons, despite their questionable reputation. We cannot abandon our allies in trouble. If they are really our allies, then of course, it's just... I kinda think this isn't a knight at all. A real Hell Knight would be skinned alive for losing his infamous black armor. What we see here is a stranger without rank or insignia who wants us to march to God knows where. Kinda smells like a trap to me. What do my companions think? Hell Knights, with allies like them, we've no need for enemies. If it suited them, they'd abandon us to the demons without a second thought. But we're not like them, are we? We have to save them. It's like a trap to me, but even if he isn't lying, Drezen is our goal. If our offensive is delayed, we won't get another chance to retake the city. The Hell Knights are heartless executioners. Saving people from the claws of demons is a good cause in itself. These people are doing everything they can to become just like the devils. Shailen, forgive me, but I fear we should leave the Hell Knights to their fate. Nenio were offensive on Drezen. Help them, but only if they join our forces in return. Use some fresh blood. I don't know who these knights are, but if there are people suffering out there, then of course we have to help. It's what we came here to do, isn't it? Huh? What? The question has no scientific significance. What's interesting is how the water in the river was poisoned by the world wound will affect this boy. With your permission, I'd like to examine him or his corpse in a few days' time. Who is attacking you? Large creatures that attack from the air. Some are fighters, others are, I guess, clerics with dangerous divine magic. They look like stone come to life. I am almost certain they are gargoyles. They fell upon us from the sky while we were setting up camp, our most vulnerable, and they caught our forces at partial strength. The Paralictor has dispatched some of our troops as scouting teams. The flying beasts didn't fight us, they just fell upon us from the sky, grabbed our fighters, and either took them somewhere or threw them to their deaths. We weren't prepared for that. Where's your squad now? Not far from here, beyond. It's not far for a single fighter who abandoned his armor and weapons. We can't get across the river so easily. We'll have to take a detour. Even if we can save anyone, it will take seriously delay our offensive on Drezen. We'll give the enemy a chance to prepare. Well, you know we gotta take a shot, right? Take the try to help him. Thank you, Commander. Our forces are here. The situation is critical. Please send your reinforcements as soon as possible. Go ahead and meet you there. Alright. We shall continue that in our next episode, folks. Thank you for watching. We're making great progress. Let me know what you think. Bye-bye for now. Have an awesome time.